have gone, the pain has worn, but the feeling's in the air.
The warmth and comfort of a face so familiar, a feeling that you and I can share. You gave me love, shine a light, say you'll always be there. Never let me go. Turn around and I'll be with you every step of the way.
Happy Boxing Day!
This is a lot for two.
Well, it's a lure.
For what?
I figured that if I feed you enough, you'll be put in a food coma, and when you wake up, you wouldn't remember ever wanting to go back to London. At least that's my Christmas wish. What's yours?
I wish that we never came here in the first place, and that I never yanked you out of school and made you leave your friends and brought you here.
Those aren't Christmas wishes. Christmas wishes are forward-looking.
Okay, then I wish that we could restart our lives back in London.
And that's the problem. We're always restarting. You know, I'm meant to be starting my O-levels next year. Should I restart those too?
I didn't even consider that. The last thing I want to do is disrupt your studies.
So you really consider going back?
Oh dear. Are you coming down with a cold? Then you should not go for your chemo later.
What? No, I'm just having some scratching in the throat.
Maybe we should have your father give you a checkup.
I think you forget that I'm a doctor too. I can tell the difference between a cough that's from a cold and one that's just irritating the throat. And I'm fine.
Okay. At least let me send you for your chemo session. I have the day off, nothing planned. So please, let me do this for you.
Okay. Thanks.
You're welcome. You see, it wasn't so hard, was it?
What wasn't hard?
Letting your mother help you.
Don't push it, Ma.
Let me go and change.
Thank you for coming.
You're wearing it already, Auntie Leon!
Yeah, I love your present.
Well, it was the best one I could find.
Hey, Joy. Thanks for organizing the caroling yesterday. You stole the show.
Don't let your Akong hear you say that.
Ma, it's the truth.
I had fun. I'm sorry I had to run off early. Actually, I wanted to ask you if anything happened to my mom just before we left the party.
I'm sorry. I was just asking her some legal questions.
Oh.
It was our fault. I'm sorry.
No, she's working real hard, so it's probably that.
Okay, have a seat then. I'll get you something to drink.
Let me clear the table.
Maybe a log cake?
Oh, sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you comfortable? Can I get you a pillow? Can I get you a drink?
Yes, martini would be great.
Quit joking, Arjun.
Ma, I don't need the fussing, all right? Just making me more anxious.
Dr. Arjun, your temperature is 37.1.
Isn't that high? He was coughing in the morning.
Mrs. Basker, could you wait outside for a while?
Okay. If you need anything, I'm just outside.
Yes, Ma. I'll try to soldier on without you.
Again, not funny.
Just a little bit funny. Thanks for that. My mom can really be so... Just thanks. Thanks for helping me get rid of her.
No, she's just being your mom.
All right, let's do this. Another week of nausea and weakness.
Actually, I'm not sure if we should proceed with the chemo.
Paul, it's just my temperature is high.
I need to consult Dr. Chen first.
Yeah.
Abangsu, yesterday you really gave me a big shock, you know.
What shock?
How can you anyhow say things like that?
What thing?
Mrs. Pereira and Akong,
Why not? Hey, they have a lot in common again.
reading, music.
Scolding you.
But it's weird. Mrs. Pereira was my disciplinary mistress in school.
Yeah, but she's a nice person, or?
Yeah.
They are two nice single persons. Why not?
They're old.
Oh, wait. Who says there can't be romance for old people? When you're old, then you know it's good to have companionship.
Friendship, companionship, and if all goes well.
Don't say anything.
Ageist. No, that's one thing I don't miss about London, the cold mornings and the snow. But I'm happy to have your understanding, and I really appreciate everything that you've done. Okay, great. Thank you so much. Goodbye.
Oh, hi, Tanya. Looking for Joy?
Yes, I assume she's here because she's not at home.
Yeah, she is. I think she's gone to the washroom.
I see.
Have a seat. I'll get you something to drink.
No, I prefer to stand. We're not staying long.
Actually, Joy ordered some food. Said she was getting hungry, and Zul is making it for her right now.
Okay, maybe he can pack it up for her to go?
All right, I'll let him know. Tanya, I'm sorry if Ben or I said something to offend you the other day.
No, it was nothing. It's water under the bridge.
Okay.
Where's that girl?
Mom, what are you doing here?
Joy, let's go home. I have something really important to tell you.
Oh, I just ordered food.
Well, I just asked for it to be packed up.
Well, can't we just sit down and let me wait for my food?
Joy, I don't want to stay in here, okay? I'll wait for you outside.
Okay.
Come, Izzy, makan.
I can't eat too much.
Hey, you need all the energy for your first session with Kalila and Wafiq.
I'll get sleepy.
And your head can fall on Wafiq's shoulder.
Kak, stop teasing me.
Just see how it goes. Look at how much you've prepared for the session.
Yeah, for Kalila.
I think you're just nervous because you'll be sitting very close to Wafiq like that.
You're killing me.
Why? What's wrong?
You're making me even more nervous.
Making me even more nervous. I don't think so. You're nervous. You like it inside.
Makanlah.
Don't eat like that. Eat like a girl.
Dr. Sun, I'm fine, really, except for the cancer itself.
But you're running a temperature.
It's a hot day.
You're aware that if you're sick and still do your chemo, you'll hinder your recovery.
Dr. Stern, I'm fine, really. I walked in the sun from the car to here, so I'll use an umbrella next time.
Good news. You don't have to worry about your O-levels because I talked to your headmaster and he says he can take you in after Christmas holidays.
That's less than 2 weeks away.
Well, we better pack fast.
Why are you doing this?
Joy, I know it's hard.
No, you don't, because if you did, then you wouldn't be making me do this again. You made me leave in the first place, and now you're doing it again.
I know, and I'm sorry. And after this, no more moves.
That's what you said the first time.
Joy, let's just go home and talk about this.
What's the point? You've obviously made your decision.
Where are you going?
To go home and shower, and then I'm going to Shrudi's house.
Is everything all right?
Yeah. Oh, thanks.
Arjun, Nurse Paul told me that Dr. Chen gave the go-ahead.
Yep, I'm good. Ma, you don't have to be here. Go get tea or something, all right? I'm fine, I'm well taken care of here.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure, all right? I want to say this in the nicest way possible. Your being here is stressing me out.
Okay. Let me know if you need anything, all right?
I will.
Call me.
Okay.
Hey, you know the prata over there is really good, very light and crispy.
Really? I think we should really go one day.
Hey, now you see what I see?
Don't talk to me.
Yeah. Why are you so uncomfortable about it, huh?
How can I be comfortable about it? Akong.
Thank you. You don't have to go to camp today?
I took leave. Everybody is very tired after Christmas.
Yeah, of course. You should get enough rest.
Yeah, of course.
Eddie, is everything all right?
Yeah, of course.
What's wrong with you today, huh? You're acting so weird, man.
Excuse me.
Hey, what's wrong with you?
What?
How come these days, when Mrs. Pereira is with Akong, you're acting so weird? In the past, you used to have fun with her, joke with her, everything.
Who says? No, everything's the same one. Nothing happened in the past. Nothing at all.
You know what? Let's just check for the answers.
That would be cheating.
Just this once, right?
Hi, I hope you guys weren't waiting too long.
Hey, no, we were early.
We're stuck on a question.
Already?
Yeah.
And I thought you said you were CFO. Let me see. Oh, I used to do these sort of questions for my Math Olympiad training.
Wow, Math Olympiad. You're that good, huh?
Yep. Correct?
You're right.
I know.
That didn't even take 5 seconds.
She's impossible to talk to. I mean, she just can't be reasoned with.
I know how you feel. When I had to leave India, leaving my school, leaving my friends wasn't easy.
Yeah, well, now I have to do it again.
It sucks.
And you know what? I was actually preferring it here than in London.
Really?
Yeah. Even though I just got here, I feel more welcomed.
Then it's gonna suck double than to leave.
Tell me about it.
Maybe your mom's homesick.
My mom's never liked London. I mean, she keeps complaining about the weather.
Is work okay?
I guess so. My mom's never had trouble at work.
But maybe now she does.
You think?
So don't get tripped up by the wordings of some of these questions. It is meant to mislead.
Okay.
You really like mathematics, huh?
Yep.
Lila, looks like we've got a good tutor.
No interruptions in the middle of class.
I'm sorry, I really need to get this.
Kak Izzy,
Yeah?
you and Kak Lina are cousins, right?
Yes.
So that means you and Miss Nadia are cousins also, right?
Yes, my dear Watson, that's correct.
Oh. Miss Nadia was my school counselor. I really liked her. You know, she and my daddy worked together.
But I thought you said she was your school counselor?
After that,
But why are we talking about them? Let's solve some questions.
okay.
Sorry about the late meeting, just tying up some loose ends.
Loose ends?
Yeah, we're renting a new place.
Oh, you're moving.
Yes, but it's not what you think. We're going back to London.
You are? That's a sudden decision.
Yes, it was. But when I leave, I'll hand over the case to the best lawyer in the firm, and I'll make sure that transition is smooth.
Oh, I was just getting used to working with you.
I'm sorry.
I'm just curious, why this sudden decision?
I think I made a mistake coming here.
Why?
Tanya, you can trust me. I'm good with these confidential things. In fact, so good that everyone hated me for some time.
I thought I could fix things by coming to Singapore.
Were you running away from something in London?
I came back to reconnect. But maybe those connections are too far gone.
Time can be unforgiving. You know, I left Singapore a long time ago. In fact, I've not been back much longer than you have.
Really?
Yeah.
But you fit in so well.
That's Tanglin, isn't it?
You enjoy, you're both alike. You both love this place.
Oh, she doesn't want to go back?
Oh, no. She hates me for this. Even more than the first time.
She'll get over it. We all do.
Yeah.
And then they started dating.
Kalila, I would prefer if we could get back to this.
You know, Miss Nadia and my daddy were supposed to get married, but they suddenly broke up.
Do you know why? Your father didn't tell you?
No.
Oh, tell me what?
Why you and Miss Nadia broke up?
I don't think this has anything to do with mathematics.
Wafiq, I wasn't trying to intrude.
You know what? The session is over.
Wafiq, I'm sorry.
I need to go back to the gym. Lila, you have other subjects to revise.
Hey, thanks for having early dinner with me. I have a booking at the airport later.
Is it safe to drive at night?
Hey, I'm a safe driver, okay? Many years of experience, huh?
Abang Zul says compliments of the chef.
Wow, thank you.
And what is the occasion?
Don't know.
Hey, Biao. Hey, I still can hear your guitar playing during Christmas in my head. Oh, it's a memory that I cannot forget.
Hello, Gyokchun.
Hey, hi. Hey, Biao. This Friday, I have booked a karaoke room at the CC. You come? We can sing together and we can sing duets. Love lift us up where we belong, or love me tender, love me true.
Those are not duets.
After that, we can go for dinner. How about that?
Hello, Auntie.
Hi, Eddie. Hi.
My Akong and Mrs. Vera are having dinner. Can you give them some privacy, please?
But this is a public place, what?
Oh, yeah. But you see this space? There's only space for 2. And you are number 3.
Are you number 4? You're so rude.
You know us?
No. Abang Zul told me.
And are you all right with this?
No. But I think I'll be soon.
Okay, time's up. Just warm down.
Wafiq, wait. Do you still want me to tutor you in math?
After today, you're still asking me that?
It's 2 separate things.
I don't see that way. I have nothing to say to you.
What's your problem?
My problem is I specifically told you not to pry. And you did.
I didn't.
I heard you ask.
Only after Kalila brought it up. I wanted to go back with math, but she just kept on and on about Nadia.
Lila, so now you're putting it on her.
It's the truth.
Did you think that my love was so cold?
Hey,
I made chocolate log cake.
Christmas is over.
I heard there were 12 days.
Mum, cake isn't gonna make me want to go back to London, Mum. Even if it's a log cake. With chocolate frosting and cute mini snowmen.
I guess I didn't handle this very well.
You think?
Look, when we get back to London, you can do whatever you want.
So if I said that I wanted to come back here?
Except for that.
So going back on your word again?
Joy, you really don't have a choice in the matter.
I want to know why, Mom. I have a right to know. I'll go anywhere with you, but I want honesty. If you want to go to London, fine, but I want answers. You get what you want if I get what I want.
It's so much more to me. I love you as you are. I don't ever want to be set free.
I overheard her telling Lian that Arjun is not doing very well.
Did she say how bad? He's undergoing chemo right now. It must really be affecting him.
Oh, she didn't say much.
He'll probably be okay. Anyway, I promised that we'll spend the day together, so what do you want to do? Movie?
Well, I was thinking maybe let's visit Arjun.
You want to visit him? Okay, I don't think him seeing you is going to make him feel better.
Yeah. Okay, I know I'm not his favorite person, okay? But this one here is not going to stop worrying until she knows he's okay. So let's go visit him and I'll behave.